Taste Daily. Taste the Daily.
ரகங்கள் பலவிதம், ஒவ்வொன்றும் உலகத்தரம். தமிழக உற்பத்தியில் உங்கள் அனுஜ் ஸ்டைல்ஸ்.
MCR Pure Cotton Club, formals and casual shirts.
Have you ever lied and gone on a trip? No. My dad's a cop. My dad's a police officer. I cannot lie and go on. Read out aloud last dirty text that you sent. I will read. If something is nice, I will be like, oh my God, it's so good. Like,
I'm just realizing one thing. Girls are liking Greek, not only Greek boys, they are liking Greek tattoos.
I went when I finished engineering because I had studied so hard for 4 years. I didn't do anything. And my sister and I were supposed to travel to US. They didn't give visa, so we didn't know what to do. Thankfully, we got Schengen visa and we went. Have you ever edited a picture to make yourself look skinnier? Guys, I do not know how to do that. Please teach me. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ ನೀವೇ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೇಟ್ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಲ್ಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಸಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಅದು ಸರಿನಾ ತಪ್ಪಾ? ನೀವು ಒಂಚೂರು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ತಾನೇ ಗೇಟ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಕಾರ್ ನಿಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ. ಇದು ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋ ಗಾಡಿಗಳು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
Hello guys, welcome to Galatta Telugu. Hi Sapthami ji.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm super good. Welcome to Hyderabad.
Thank you.
So first of all, I just want to ask you one thing. Your journey is quite inspiring, like swimming pools to silver screen.
Yes.
How do you define that?
I think it's taught me, I carry lessons from there, from the swimming pool to the industry also. Being an athlete has taught me a lot of life lessons of being patient, of how to take wins, how to take defeats, especially defeats, because we would have trained so hard for just one event, one competition, and sometimes it just doesn't go, how you think it will. So it's prepared me a lot for life also in general, how to be resilient, how to wait patiently, because if you just keep doing the work, someday you're going to go and stand on that podium. You just have to put your head down and do the work. And we've always, and then trust God, have your faith, don't lose hope or faith. And I think the same with cinema, you have to trust.
Yes.
Because at least there, all our effort is on us. Here, how much effort we put, and then finally the audience will decide.
Yes.
So you have to accept whatever they decide at the end of the day. You can't be sad or, and also when you get a success, I think how to not let it get over your head or make it seem bigger. Like you can never be bigger than the movie. You can never be bigger than the success. So you should not let any of that get to you.
Like your hearts are for many after Kantara.
Thank you.
Right? I mean, what's your first thought while choosing the script, Tammudu? What kind of insecurities you're having? Again, you have to choose the first script in Telugu, direct Telugu film.
Yeah.
Why Tammudu?
I think because of the characterization, the character arc that Venu sir has written. Because this character is just not somebody who will come just for the sake, in the movie, let's just include her. It's not like that. She has a certain reason why she comes into the script. How Ambar Godgu is her village.
So
Ratna's village is Ambar Godgu. She knows only Ambar Godgu. And in that village, Ratna is Pawan Kalyan Garu's fan. There's a small characterization given.
Okay.
Yeah. We've released a small video bit also where she's sitting and she's... they've used the picture of Pawan Kalyan Garu from Tammudu. From his movie. So she'll be sitting and admiring that. So she's a fan, even in the distant village of Ambar Godgu, where, probably there's not a lot of civilization also. There's one girl, Ratna, who's a Pawan Kalyan Garu's fan.
Okay.
So there's a lot of these characterizations about her, the way she talks mainly. You've only seen the serious bits she said in the trailer.
Yeah.
Even in the release trailer, there's the movie is serious, but if you notice very, very closely, There's one dialogue of hers in the release trailer that came out today morning at 10 o'clock. Yesterday we had the event, but today we released it on YouTube. So if you watch that, the tone with which she talks, you will know how her character is. And even in the release, the small video bit that we released, the BGM, if you closely listen to the BGM of that, you will understand how her character could be in this otherwise very serious action drama that is happening in the movie.
Okay, you want to know until like we'll see on screen.
Yeah,
We'll see on the screen. Okay, are you truthful personality or daring personality?
Yeah, both.
Both.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. So have you ever played this game?
Yeah, we have.
Ah.
Yeah, in school and all, we used to play this a lot.
Acha,
Truth or dare.
experienced.
Yeah, we've done this a lot.
But this is quite different.
Yeah, okay, let's see.
And little tough as well. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Huh? Okay.
Okay.
So first one, what you will choose? Truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth?
Yeah, easy because I'm sitting. Oh. Have you ever lied and gone on a trip? No.
No.
No. No. My
Never.
dad's a cop. My dad's a police officer. I cannot lie and go on a trip.
Acha.
No. So yeah, no. I've never
Very
had to
innocent
lie.
girl, yeah.
No, but I've never had to lie because
Seriously, haven't
no, I haven't lied and
You
gone on a
entire
trip.
life?
No.
to your parents?
Because no, I mean I've lied. Of course
That's okay.
I've lied, but I haven't lied and gone on a trip.
Ah.
Yeah, I would have lied for sure. Come on, I'm like anybody, like even you would have lied. There's no person who wouldn't have lied. Yeah, I've lied, but not lied and gone. I mean, I would
Okay.
easily get caught for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then one more thing. Truth or dare?
A dare.
Okay. First read.
Read out aloud last dirty text that you sent. I will read.
Okay.
I will read.
the
I will
text.
read. I will send. I sent it to Vishnu, who's doing the promotions of this movie. I said, Vishnu, whatever. I'll say what I sent. This isn't downloading. That is what I sent. That is my last text message
Yeah, that
to
is what
Vishnu.
dirtiest thing, right?
But I haven't sent any other dirty message. Only Tamadu cast and crew, photo shoot, Vishnu,
Of course, you are
Prashant
in your
Garu,
promotions
makeup
or-
artist. Yeah, so no other dirty text I have here.
In your phone, you don't have you will not use any
No,
dirtiest
no,
word.
no.
What is your? I mean, very frequent word you will use, right?
A frequent word would be, it is a bad word, so I'm not going to say it.
We'll use the beep word.
No,
okay.
but for anything, for example, if I have to say, if something is nice, I'll be like, oh my God, it's so good. Like, if it's not, oh my God. So, like that.
Okay.
But for me, yeah, I think that's what, for anything.
Okay.
Even if it's very nice also, I will say that. Even if it is bad, I will say that. Even especially when I'm driving, I'm like, oh, this person,
Do you know
this
what
person.
it is in Telugu?
No.
We call it as Uttapadam.
Uttapadam. Bad word is Uttapadam.
No. Frequently using word is Uttapadam.
Okay. Uttapadam. My Uttapadam would probably be that. I mean, for everything. Even if the food is, I'm like, oh my God, this slaps. Like that. Like, it's too good. Like, for everything. Yeah.
Okay, one thing is disturbing me, but it was very cute. I want to know about this thing.
Oh, this.
What is the meaning of the tattoo?
So it means create, explore, and learn. So I got
Greek
it.
mythology or what?
Yeah. It's from Greek. It's Greek glyphs. So I'd gone to Greece and then I came back.
That's okay.
Long back. My cousin sister and I, just the both of us had gone for about 10 days. And that time I got it.
Okay, of course.
It's my cousin sister only. I can show the
not like
pictures
that.
also.
I'm just realizing one thing. Girls are liking Greek, not only Greek boys, they are liking Greek tattoos as well.
I went when I finished engineering because I had studied so hard for 4 years. I didn't do anything. And my sister and I were supposed to travel to US. They didn't give visa, so we didn't know what to do. We said, okay, come, let's go to Greece. Probably they'll give us visa. Thankfully, we got Schengen visa and we went.
Okay. So, I mean...
But yeah, Greek boys are very, very, very nice to look at. Nice, like nice
What
on the
about
eyes.
Indian boys?
Of course, Indian
What
boys
about
are
Indian?
good. I
Okay.
mean, Indian boys are great, of course.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, like, because you said Greek, Greek
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I mean, I mean, I'm not going to say it. I went to the US recently and I kept saying, oh my God, our Indian boys are better. Our Indian boys are better. For real. This is something that I felt really.
Thank you. Okay, and see, when you working with Nitin sir, Nitin sir, he completed 25 years in these films. I mean, in his film journey.
Yeah?
2000 almost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of experiences you got from
Working with Nitin
working with
Gairo?
him? Yeah.
Have you asked him?
I will ask.
Okay. You ask him and then he might tell you how our working experience was. Yeah. Because if I have to tell you that, like we were playing Truth or Dare, no?
Yeah.
If I have to tell you the truth, I worked with Nitin Garu for only one day for 2 hours.
Achha.
So what am I going to say? It was nice. It was comfortable. We had we had a small scene together. Even though I'm the heroine and he's the hero and there's a love track,
okay.
we worked for 1 day in the movie together. I think I spent more time with Nitin Garu in the promotions only.
Okay.
He's a very nice, grounded person, nothing over the head attitude. He's, he's got a lot of fans in Bangalore for that matter.
Yeah.
I was telling him yesterday during the promotions that, a lot of people in Bangalore, family audience in Bangalore, they're all waiting for Tammudu, like just not my friends, apart from them also, because they really like Nitin Garu's movies and the family values that it holds. So a lot of people actually, for that matter, are Nitin Garu's fans from Bangalore. They're all waiting for Tammudu.
Nice. I mean, what is your wish list while choosing the scripts, like narration or else?
I think it has to probably be characterization.
Hitting mean.
Like impact that the character creates.
Yeah.
For example, Saurabh Sachdev sir. Right? He was there in Animal.
Yeah.
Even like Bobby Deol sir, he was there in Animal. But their screen space was probably, say,
very less part,
very 15-20 minutes. But the amount of impact that those two characters created in the movie. So something like that. It doesn't matter if I'm throughout the movie for 15, like what the impact the character has.
Are you in prequel of Kantara?
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
But you are in keep in touch with your team, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say anything because it's the most awaited movie.
Did you ask with Rishabh sir why or not? I mean,
because it's the prequel. Because basically my character isn't born yet. Because it's the prequel. We've established his character, it's a dual role, the father also. But so I mean, I'm not born. Basically, guys, I'm not born. Of course I did. Because it's something that's the movie, like if I am here today.
The movie gets you limelight.
I'm here today because of that.
Yeah.
So, of course. But every cinema has its own journey and Kantara has its own. So, the prequel will, it has its own journey. Yeah.
Okay.
One more.
Yeah.
Truth?
Your wish?
Okay. Have you ever edited a picture to make yourself look skinnier? Guys, I do not know how to do that. Please teach me. I am dying in the gym because I'm like, okay, in this I look a little plumpy in this. So I don't know. I know a lot of people. I'm not saying don't do it. I mean, if you're going to feel good about posting pictures after editing, go ahead and do it. But teach me also. No, I don't know which app you're using, or like I know like Photoshop you can use, but to use Photoshop you need to be trained. You need to know how to use it. If you try to do something else happens there. So I don't know how to use it, but if I ever learn how to, I will call you and tell you that, see, look at this picture I put on Instagram.
Okay, and I'll ask you one thing. I mean, comparatively, like if we compare Kantara and this one as well, you selected rooted and cultural character. What do you, have you prepared anything, rituals? I mean...
No, but so the thing is, in my village, my dad's village, Kanakpura, that's where my dad comes from.
That's okay.
It's like, basically Kanakpura is bigger, but smaller would be Satnur. So his village name is called Sorekai Doddi. Okay? So that's where my dad comes from. And he holds a lot of pride in that. So every year for Shivratri, we have Ur Jatra. That's what you call? So we call Ur Jatre. So we have Hu Rabba. So we do a Hurabba. There's a lot of ritual that happens there, and then we pray to Kabbalama. So we go give the whatever offerings that we have to the god. So every year it happens. My Ajji was doing it, then my dad continued, and now the god has given me so much that I can continue now after my dad. So I'm very happy. So we do that every year. All the entire family, extended family, everybody comes. We all have a good lunch, non-veg meals we have, and we give thanks to the god.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've always been like that way rooted. In my house also, every festival, since I was born, my mother has been doing Varma Lakshmi Habba. So since then we dress the god. My mother puts the sari to the god. It's a 3 days thing. See, she doesn't let the deepa, go off for 3 days. So she makes sure even in the night she wakes up and she takes care of it. So we've always had rituals and been brought up around that at home. And I think rooted stories and characters are something that connect to audience also.
Yeah, it
because
will
in
hit
your,
the-
yeah,
yeah, it will
because
hit.
and characters also very relatable characters. Like some people, like for example, you won't see like this every single day, right? Only for the promotion. But if you come to my house, you will see me in my pajamas, just like however. So those are the kind of characters you will see day to day. Not somebody who's decked up or anything. So those are the kind of characters that will touch people's hearts also.
I want to know one thing actually. How many words you know in Telugu?
I know naku kavali, వెళ్తాం, then వద్దు, then చూపిస్తా, then ఉన్నాయి. I know words. It's not that I don't know, but I don't know the connecting words. For example, if I have to say in Kannada, ಆದ್ರೆ means but. ಹೌದಾ ಹಂಗಾದ್ರೆ. So those connecting words are there. No, that I make mistake in. So I won't know where to place. For example, and.
Okay.
Where do I say and? I won't know that word. So the filler words are what is a problem. So if I talk continuously, I learn that.
Okay, we'll do one thing actually. Okay, right now, let me know some few lines in Kannada. I will translate in Telugu. You will know the Telugu. I will know the
Kannada. Okay.
First your turn. You can use a pickup line as well.
Pickup line. Oh, nice. Oh, but I don't know pickup lines. I've tried, but I don't know any. Okay, let's say.
You seems like a one pickup line.
Okay, let's think. ನಿಮ್ ಕಾರ್ ನೀವೇ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೇಟ್ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಲ್ಸಿದೀರಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಸಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟ್ ಜನಕ್ ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ? ಅದು ಸರಿನಾ ತಪ್ಪಾ? ನೀವ್ ಒಂಚೂರು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ತಾನೆ ಗೇಟ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಕಾರ್ ನಿಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ. ಇದ್ ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋ ಗಾಡಿಗಳು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
నాకు సగం అర్థం అన్నట్టు లైక్ హాఫ్ బీట్ అర్థం ఉంది. మీరు కార్ మీరే నడుచుకొని వస్తే డ్రైవ్ చేసుకుని వస్తే ఎందుకు మీరు గేట్ ముందు పార్క్ చేశారు? వై షుడ్ యూ పార్క్ ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ ద గేట్? ఎందుకు గేట్ ముందు పార్క్ చేశారు? అది తప్ప కరెక్టా?
Correct.
Later what?
Yeah, is it right or not? Little you should have thought about it before parking. Yes.
But actually నేను గేట్ ముందు పార్క్ చేయలేదు, కొంచెం బ్యాక్ పార్క్ చేసా. లైట్ బిట్ కార్ గేట్ కి ఇది ఉందన్నమాట. డన్. ఓకే, తెలుగు అర్థమైంది కదా?
అర్థమైంది.
సో నాకు కన్నడ కూడా అర్థమైంది అన్నమాట.
ఓకే.
నైస్.
See? I can understand everything you say. But
how about the sets?
ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చారు మీరు? ఎక్కడున్నారు? నా బాగున్నారు. లైక్ ఐ కెన్ టాక్. మీకు భోజనంలో ఏం కావాలి? I know I can say. See, the thing is, I need
when you are very comfortable in environment, you can speak.
I need 10 to 20 seconds to think of the word. I can't take 10 to 20 seconds in interview, no? Then interview will become 1.5 hours long. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's not only your problem. Obviously, human problem is like that. If you're comfortable with the other persons and environment, they can try to speak.
Yes. And suddenly for me, Hindi will come off in between. Naku kavali, naku chicken kavali. Then suddenly to ask something, I'll be like, पर ये नहीं चाहिए. Then I'll be like, no, what is this? All languages are mixing, so that's also another issue.
Okay, one more time. I'm not satisfied with
Oh,
I just
there.
want to something crazy.
Dear,
Yeah.
dear. This is so easy, guys.
Okay, then, okay.
It says show all your birthmarks and tattoo to the players. You're the player. I have one tattoo. I have another tattoo. I have one
Hey,
birthmark here.
I haven't seen this
Oh, so
tattoo. What is that?
So my sister and I, both of us have this. It's matching tattoos.
Nice.
So as kids, my mother used
I
to
think
braid.
you're obsessed with sorry, tattoo or what?
No, I have only two.
Okay.
So this, my mother as a kid used to braid my hair. Like she used to put around the juttulo.
Rendu jadalu,
Rendu jadalu. And then for my sister, she used to put two ponies like this. So my sister has it on her left hand. So
okay,
when we stand, it looks, like next to each other.
Crazy idea.
Yeah. So we got it done, I think, 24 or something. So I have two tattoos. I have a lot of birthmarks. I have one here. I have one right on my forehead here. That's where I keep my bindi. And I have one here. I have one here. I have one on my foot. I have a lot of birthmarks. This was easy, guys.
But you're too sportive. That's the main thing, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, how do you manage it on sets? Like, because it's a linguistic challenge is there, right?
Yes.
I mean, how do you deal with that?
So the thing was, Sir used to tell me whatever he has to, and Karthik was there, Satya was there, Sir was there. They used to always, they used to give me commands in English, Guhan Sir, everybody. But with dialogues, so any language dialogue you give me, I will learn the dialogues. So what I do is I write my dialogues. When I write the dialogues, I connect it to some word in English or Kannada. So that's how I remember my dialogue. So for me, remembering dialogues, reciting the dialogues, that's not an issue.
That's okay.
So what happens is I would have used the words while I'm reciting the dialogue. Suddenly to tell that dialogue while actually talking, that also becomes difficult because in the dialogue I would have related it to something else and I would have learnt it.
Okay.
Then after I learn my dialogue, Sir gives me the emotion of the dialogue. He explains the dialogue. Then everything becomes easier. So that's how I learn. So he'll explain, okay, this is the situation. This word means this. This word means this. And I used to send like a lot of voice notes to Karthik, our AD. What does this word mean? Or I used to ask Google. But one problem with Google was in Tamudu, the slang that I use is a little bit, it has the village. She doesn't say, Eti cheppandi. She says, etra seppanda. So she talks like that. So even if I put that, directly copy it from the script and put it into Google, Google also used to not get to know what it is because it says seppandi. What is seppandi there? I used to irritate Karthik a lot. What does this word mean? What does that word mean? So that's how I learned. So for me, dialogue learning was not what was very difficult. Probably the slang of the dialogue. But I did not dub. So if I had dubbed, it would have been a different thing. Somebody else dubbed. So that was also.
I mean, what kind of challenges you have faced while shooting this script?
I think mainly it was the terrain and the location we were shooting at and not having any co-actor or co-stars to shoot along with. It's just me and the two cameras and the cast, our crew.
It's like trekking.
Yeah, it was just me and two, imagine I'm sitting here, you're not there and just these two cameras are there. So without your reaction.
I mean, it's kind of vlog.
Yeah, without your reaction, I'm just talking. So hopefully I've convinced people with that, but that was a little bit new to me. I learned a lot by doing that. And the other thing was riding the horse. Riding the horse because the terrain was very difficult. It was not road. It was not just a flat ground. I had to ride it up a mountain, ride it down a mountain. So that was a little bit risky and difficult because the horse has its own mood. It used to be some days so tired he didn't want to go only. So I had to go feed carrot. Like, come on, Danny, you can do it. Sorry, last one shot you come on. So I had to go, I used to go talk to Danny. But he was very, very nice. He cooperated a lot. And that was probably a little
That's
difficult.
how you get, you went with the horse, right?
Yeah.
Last two, okay?
Okay, I chose dare, no, last time. Okay, truth, no.
Okay,
I'll read the question. Read.
Truth? Huh?
Yeah, truth.
Okay.
No.
Not only you, most of the girls,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know most, but no, because they are an ex. So the question is, do you want to go back to any of your exes?
Huh.
No, they are an ex for a certain reason.
Yeah.
So I will not go back.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the most difficult part while you are in a relation? Like we have to maintain that thing, right?
I think most difficult would be, making the relationship itself difficult. That's what becomes difficult. Like, you don't let the other person be as they are. For example, I like a person because of how they are. But then once we get into a relationship, you try to change that person for how you want that person to be. And that's when things get a little bit bumpy, because nobody can change for anybody. They can only change if they want to. So that's when you keep on telling, no, I don't like what you did, I don't like what you do, but you don't have a problem with yourself doing that, then you will find it very irritating. So that's when the relationship becomes bumpy. So you should always not expect anything from it. You can't expect anything that way. So I think trying to change and taking away the freedom that the person initially had is something that I don't enjoy and I don't like.
Subab, thank you
Something
so
has
much.
happened to you so much. You took emotion. Yeah.
Hey, why re?
See, so much. I could see it in his eyes that he's, like, oh yeah, something like this has happened to me. That's
But I can't talk now. I can't say it now.
Oh, correct. See, nice space reading I did. But yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much. All the
Thank
best
you.
for your Tammudu.
Thank you so
It will
much.
be a super hit in Telugu as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that's it, guys. This is Mahi signing off.
Taste Daily. Taste the Daily.
ரகங்கள் பலவிதம், ஒவ்வொன்றும் உலகத்தரம். தமிழக உற்பத்தியில் உங்கள் அனுஜ் டைல்ஸ்.
MCR Pure Cotton Club, formals and casual shirts.